my Gerd, he's back. What's up, Tuxin? What's going on, Rosie? Paldean Whooper, pleasure to see you. Crystal, good morning. I hope you are getting ready to shower, feed the cat, get the cat some food, get the cat some of that yum yum, some of that good. Today we're going back for SOLGALEO, all the things. I don't know, y'all. Hose me down. Let's get this thing started. Let's party. Let's do all the things that we do when it's time for us to do those things. I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. For those Canadians in chat, I hope you had a fantastic long weekend. Let's see if we can win one. I don't remember what we need. Ghost, ground, fire. I'll go with ghost. Ooh, someone take Nidoqueen. Let's see. SOLGALEO, weakness in sword. Okay. SOLGALEO's weakness is fire, ground, ghost, and dark. Okay, we're okay. Morning, Dark Litten. Too short? Yeah, man, I feel that. Ghost, ground, fire, dark. Ghost, ground, fire, dark. Not really anything, do we? Not really anything. So we just want to go to things that are not super effective. So we just want to kind of avoid psychic, poison. Fighting is fine. We'll go fighting. 5 for fighting. You chose the wrong poll option. Oh, man. This is what I'm saying, you know? You chose the wrong option. You can't do that. What's up, Cheese? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome here. You guys, we're 12 subscribers away from 5.2K. Pretty cool. Can you give me a normal legendary? I don't have sword and shield. Normal legendary, we'll go with Articuno. There you go. That's my recommendation for a normal legendary. Now, the thing is, take more damage from Ghost, Dark Ground, Fire, less damage from lots of things. It has, what does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 resistances. That's insane. That's absolutely nuts. A legendary having 10 resistances. I wonder which Pokemon has the most amount of resistances. It's got to be close to this. 10 is so many. Ah, well, I don't know. I don't know the deal. I don't know what this Machoke is going to do. What I do know is that we want to make sure that this bad boy doesn't replace Nidoqueen. So I can't decide if it's worth me taking it. That way I know whether or not it's going to... Yeah, and Poltergeist with weak armor is going to be a bad idea going into the legendary. I don't think I want that either. That's a bad call. That's something we don't want. Thank you guys so much for the 10 likes. Super appreciate y'all. I'm going to catch this thing, not because I need it, but just because I think it will be a good idea for me to take this over Poltergeist. Even though it doesn't have anything that's super effective, it doesn't have anything that's weak. So I can handle just a basic thing, and maybe I think it has coaching, which could be helpful. And I'm just gonna see, because if we run this path back, even though we really can, I don't have a whole lot of Dynite Aura. We could run it back a couple times if it works. It's got coaching, it's got payback. I do want to swap this. Okay, Nidoqueen would have stayed though, so we can consider getting rid of it. Now, water and grass. Both of these, grass, water is where we want to go. Water's fine. It's also an ice type, which does half damage, but water's okay. As a base, we can make that work. And that's what we'll currently do. My name is Ash Ivan. What's up, Ash? Good to see you, Mind Flute King. Thank you so much for stopping in. Hope you're having a good start to your Tuesday, baby. Hope things are going well. All right, we got a couple of super effectives. There we go. Rosie, thanks for the lurks. Appreciate you. Scorching Sands. Yeah, that fire move really did some good work, huh? There we go. A little bit of damage. Using dive. They should take it away for a turn. They shouldn't just do instant damage. No one else gets instant damage. Which game is this? This is Pokemon Sword. We're in the Crown Tundra doing Dynamax Adventures, which is one of the few ways on the Nintendo Switch that you can shiny hunt legendaries at a relatively reasonable odds. So that's the current plan, is we're just rocking and rolling doing that, Mind Flute. just because we're trying everything we can to get our shiny SOLGALEO, which is one of the few shinies that we still need for the legendaries. Okay, we're still good. Hefty, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? All right, fairy is weak, but water again is not. I don't really like this path. We probably won't run this one back, but it's good to know that we're at least surviving. I'm just going to be really upset if that Nidoqueen goes away. Like, part of me wants to take this so that Nidoqueen doesn't go. But I also know that me having a Basculin does have dark type moves, though. So this could be worth me taking. And the only thing is, if someone else would take it, then it's kind of like, meh. What do you think? Ash will come back to the anime? No, Ash is done. They'll never bring him back. Try that. Yeah, once they removed Ash, they kind of chalked up the they chalked up that one. There's no foreseeable reason why they would bring Ash back other than maybe a cameo. Like, he will never be the lead again. They might bring him back for like a small appearance, but they would never actually bring him back. I think that would be a bad move. One thing that you typically don't do in any sort of media is admit that you were wrong and double down on a change or double back on a change that you made. You tend to go the other way and double down on it. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. So what we're looking for with this Basculin, which I will catch. I'm kind of bummed about this one. This one could be a problem. This one could be problematic. And I am a problem addict. So we'll see what happens here. But this one could pose to be problematic because if Nidoqueen takes it, that would be fine, but it wouldn't be ideal. I could take it if I think its moveset is better. No, I don't think its moveset is better. I hope that Nidoqueen does not take this. I hope SOLGALEO does. All right, Kangaskhan, not the best, but we can handle that. We can handle Kangaskhan. Now, we're gonna get pummeled. This stinks. I missed my god path. I wish I had more Dynite ore. It was such a good path. How boring is this game? Yamyar it can be, but for the most part, it's actually pretty good. Yamyar. Did I call you Yamyar? I think I called you Yamyar. You know what game I think is incredibly boring, though? Plague Tale. Plague Tale is like one of the most boring games I've ever seen. I would certainly never like make a playlist and listen to the music of it. That'd be awful. It'd be horrible. It'd be a horrible experience. All right, SOLGALEO, you get underwater. Here's some coaching to help everybody out. There you go. Love the McDouble down. It's a good thing. I can't really. Yeah, I probably won't even survive till that turn, so I'm going to double down on Dynamaxing. Even though I'm going to get my butt kicked, I'm going to do it anyway. This will be a miracle if we survive this final battle here. I do not think this path is going well for us. I'm going to have to change that from 30 to 29. This was a complaint I saw on Reddit about this, and it's a very valid thing. The fact that you have to actually get through these things first is insane. What's up, Clocky? How you doing, man? Happy Tuesday, bud. Yeah, liquidation doesn't do anything. Full metal body. Good. Oh man, this is brutal. Absolutely brutal. I think so. Pokemon GBA ROM hacks are better than this game. Go play them then. Pokemon Sword is so far better than any Game Boy Advance ROM hack, and it's not even really close. Pokemon Sword has so much to offer than any Game Boy Advance ROM hack does. Okay, I don't know if we have a shot at this or not. I think it's possible, maybe. No, that'll okay, that kills me. That's okay. That's only one down. That's only one down. We can handle that. So if I can get a good cheer that heals everybody up, we have a legitimate chance at beating this. That's only 2 KOs, and it probably can't take out 2 of us in this one turn. It might be able to, but this could be doable. UBA ROM hacks used to be so edgy too. Just a gal online. Oh my god. I like that you know exactly what you're about. Like, hey, I'm just a gal and I'm online. That's it. I'm just here. I'm just chilling. The thing about ROM hacks though is that no matter how you play them, you have to break the law in order to play them. And to me, that just is annoying. There's plenty of perfect Pokemon games out there that you don't need to do that for. You could just play them. We managed to get a check here. That's awesome. I won't keep this path because it wasn't good enough, but we did manage to get a check. Pretty exciting. Let's check number 30 and see how we're looking for this bad boy cat. That's pretty cool. I thought we were going to fail that one. We went into it looking like it was an instant failure. So, pretty stoked about that. You're amazing. Thank you. You know what they say. Every person has their own choice. It's true. I'm not going to stop you from breaking the law, but it stinks. It stinks that that's the only way you can do it. Can you give me a non-shiny legendary from Raid? I don't care which one. I don't have Sword and Shield. Paldean Whooper. Not right now. Ryan Christensen, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. How's your weekend? Soccer Alex, what's up? How are you? All right, here we go. You're back. Welcome back. Basculin, is it shiny? No. How about no? How about no? Oh, wait, no. I don't need to do this. I don't need to do that. We're not going to keep this path. We just won't take any. You don't need anything. Here we go. You guys, thank you so much for hitting the like goal. If you have, if you'd like to pin up your goal, please let me know and drop a like goal in here and I'll pin it up for you. All right, let's go. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to SOLGALEO. Catch Pokemon with a normal Pokeball. I can do that. Do that. You want me to dance too? All right, here we go. Let's see. Steal it. Nothing good. Nothing good. We'll go back to Passimian. Don't take Caparaja. It did. Take Tauros maybe. No. AI in this game is honestly ridiculous. Okay, we got a ghost type, which is where we'll go for sure. That's what I'll take. We got ice, but I'm pretty sure that Glalie has dark moves. We got Fletchinder off to the left. We can get ghost and fire, though. We can get 2 super effectives. How do you capture your Switch screen? Probably will. I have a device called a capture card. So there's external and there's internal capture cards. I have an internal capture card, but you just basically need one of those. They can be as cheap as $20 to $30. They can be as expensive as $200 to $300. I like to get mine right in the middle. I buy a capture card that's worth about $100. There's one that I was using before that's worth about 75 or 50, and it was also fantastic. So there's no need to go as high as the one that I bought, but sincerely, it's pretty good, pretty good option. Yeah, if you're looking for a pretty viable one, Prodby, take a look at that. You can find them on Amazon. You can just find basic little black square capture cards on Amazon. They're like $30. They do the job. They just don't do it as well as something like that does. Plug it into your Switch. Yeah, exactly. So it's a pass-through device. So you take your Switch, you plug it into the capture card, and then your capture card also has an output, and that output is USB. So it transmits the signal over USB. And thank you. Yeah, I tried my best to focus in on the quality of a stream more than anything. To me, that's one of the most important things is, you know, people aren't going to watch if it doesn't look and sound pretty. So you got to make sure that you got things looking and sounding pretty, or else people will just keep on scrolling. It's part of the downside of YouTube, though, is that people are pretty finicky. So if you don't have the high quality, people move on out. Is it chilly today? It is. It's hot tamale, too. But yeah, it is. It's like super cold. I'm getting tired of it. We just don't have like sunshine anymore. I got sunshine. No, I don't. All right, let's see. We'll catch this one in a regular Pokeball. So this one does have some dark type moves. I don't know if I want someone to take this or not, though. You guys, we got just 12 subs to go until we hit 5,200. That is the goal for the day, is to hit those 12 subs, get to 5,200. We got a short week today, so our goal is 5,250 for the entire week. That's a nice thing. Ain't no sunshine when I stream. Okay, so I could take this. Someone else will take it. All right, cool. Freya took it. It's good. All right, so Ghost is a Alolan Marowak, which is going to have fire, and it's going to have ghost moves. Now this is an interesting one, because if someone else takes this that isn't Freya, we're going to have 3 super effective going into the final, which is pretty good. Pretty good. That is not cheeks at all, as the kids would say. Did you get Sprigatito? I did. This would be opposite cheeks. This would be quads. So we got to decide. DJ Buttersnaps, what's up, brother? How you doing? How's the weekend? Iron defense, okay. Defense rises. That's okay. If Flare Blitz, dangerous, burned, bad. Passimian also has substitutes, so I could continue to rock with Passimian, drop a substitute in, and then just survive nonstop. Got a pretty nasty cold, so just dropping by for a couple minutes. 7, but I feel like you're always sick. You need to go outside and eat more dirt. Go outside, take a handful of dirt, and just chew on it for like an hour. I feel like you were sick often. I want you to eat dirt. It's the only way you'll ever feel good again. Okay, now I actually don't have an Alolan Marowak, so let's see what its shiny looks like. I think it's a pretty good one if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, deep purple. Deep purple. What is that going to look good in? Not really a whole lot. Master Ball? I don't really have a Master Ball. I got to get more balls in this game. We're just going to do the classic. We're going to do the classic. We're going to toss in a Luxury Ball for this bad boy. Are you most... yeah, madam. Yeah. You can basically see that. Weird. Smoke on the water. What's up, Razzie? How you doing? Razzie Ball. Are you mostly a man? Mostly. What's your coast of friend, Tatiana? I'm not sure what what you mean. All right, so I'm gonna take it. Okay, good. Freya would have took it. Good. I'm glad I did that. Tokimon, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Pin that up. All right, here we go. Now we're going to a fire type. Final fire type. So if someone else takes this, we'll have 3 super effective, which could be super, super, super helpful. Could give us a shot. Here we go. Ooh, this is a good one, too. What is the ideal amount of dirt to munch on to get rid of a cold? About 1 handful. You just chomp on a handful. Sprigatito added to the game you're playing? Dorji, no. Sprigatito's not in this generation. This is 1 generation earlier. What's your code of friend? Oh, I don't know if I necessarily have a code. Just be nice to people. That's it. My code of friend is 8,085. 80,085. Nice. Unless you're talking about friend code, in which case I think I have that here. But I probably won't add you. I don't tend to add people on my Switch. This is a terrible mon to have here at the end with nothing that can really do work. Is it FC? I don't remember what it is. RG Dragon, what's going on? What's my best Pokemon? Probably my shiny Arceus. Slowpoke, good to see you. How you doing? Slowpoke, I feel like I saw you around this weekend. Some various streams. Some different streams. I feel like I saw you stremming about. Be close to be nice to people until you're so close to friends you can be mean and it's love. That's the best. Liquidation does nothing. What game you playing? RG Dragon, this is Pokemon Sword. We're looking at Pokemon Sword. FD streams? Yeah, that was right. That's right. What do we got? Give me that charge, baby. Give me that charge. What are we looking at? 19. That sucks. You are never going to be able to use your phone again. All right, y'all. We are just 12 subscribers away from hitting 5,200. If, ladies and gentlemen, this button that's directly above my shoulder here is white, That's not all right. We want to turn that red. That's how we get that bread. We want to make it disappear. That's how I know you're here. So please go ahead. If you have not hit this button directly above me right here, you're going to want to do that because that is what makes the magic happen, baby. That's what keeps you coming on back. That's what makes you a member of this community for days and days and days. So many days that you can't even do anything else. Favorite Pokemon is Marshadow. This little silly boy right here. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Okay, so they opened up a restaurant. Not really a restaurant, but they opened up a shop in a nearby town, and my wife and I decided to go for a drive to this shop because it is an ice cream, bubble tea, bubble waffle, and crane game, claw game machine. I guess it's like a big thing in Japan, and then now they added one here because they thought it would be cool. I think I also need a shiny Torkoal. Have you guys ever heard of those? Beatrice, what's going on? Harry, good to see you. Thank you so much for popping on in. Okay, this one's pretty cool. Pretty cool shiny. Basic Pokeball will work. So, what's a bubble waffle? Bubble waffle looks like one of these. It is an ice cream. Save image. Open image. It is an ice cream that is rolled up in a waffle that looks like a bunch of bubbles. That's basically it. It's a bubble waffle. What's your favorite starter? Favorite starter is Cyndaquil. It looks like that. Okay. I'm gonna go without it. Oh yes, this is perfect. So, either way, I go into this place and I check it out, and I'm like, oh my god, they have claw games that have Pokemon stuffies in them. And I'm like, I'm going to try and win myself a Pokemon stuffy. So I put $10 into the coin machine. It's 3 coins a play. They give you 20 coins. Yeah, how about that? So you're left with 1 coin. On my very, very, very first play, Psyduck plush. And I'm so stoked about it. And it's a great thing. Very first play, Psyduck plush. They had Psyduck, they had Lapras, and they had 3 starters and Pikachu. But I was pretty pumped. Pretty pumped. You like Terapagos? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You guys, thank you so much for the 3 subs. If that was you, make sure you say what up in the chat so I can give an absolute big old thank you. So yeah, I want to go back and I want to try the the Lapras. No, I didn't text him yet, but I need to. He needs to see it. I was so stoked. And it's weird because they are official, but it's like Japanese. Like they're official, but the tag is definitely not English tags. Yeah, hang on. Why won't you focus? Here, I'll hide my face. Does that help? Why won't you focus? You got one thing to do, and that's focus. There we go. It's like a Japanese tag. I don't know, man. I don't know, but that's just what it is. Okay, so now I can Dynamax and do a Max Flare. Here we go. We're gonna crush this path. Party person, what's up? So yeah, pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. 1 play, there we go. And then I tried for the Lapras, but the Lapras were buried in such a fashion that it made it really difficult. I tried for a couple of Yoshis. They had like 18 different colored Yoshis that were in there. So I tried for some of the Yoshis, didn't get any of those. They had some Spirited Away things, but I don't really know. I've never seen those, so I didn't really take the time to play Spirited Away. And they had Mew, but Mew weren't in the machines yet. Mew will be in the machines when Psyduck go away. So I'm waiting for Psyduck to all disappear, and then I'm going for Mew. What's your favorite legendary? Sorry for asking you all those questions. No, Dorji, that's literally what I'm here for. I love it. Favorite legendary is Mewtwo. I also saw that Pokemon Go Fest announced that you're gonna get like the cool forms of Zacian and Zamazenta, which is pretty neat. Beastmaster, what's going on? Good to see you. All right, here we go. Max Flare. This should do it. Oh, it almost do it. Okay, this should stop using. Why? Why not use effective moves? What is water absorb going to help? Why use smoke screen? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are these people doing? At least Sunsteel Strike doesn't do anything. But seriously, like, all it takes is one little move. All you got to do is just hit it. Chad, I missed out on that cool Mewtwo back in the day. I don't know a whole lot about Pokemon Go anymore, but I will try and get those 2 shiny because that'd be sweet. I already have them, but... Oh my god, that's back-to-back successes, you guys. We got back-to-back B2BSs right now. Back-to-back successful attack. Now let's all treat ourselves to a good old snack. Thank you, whoever just subscribed. Super appreciate it. What's your favorite gummy shape? Worm. Worm is best. Favorite Pokemon is basic. It's Charizard. I used my first ever Pokemon. Random Duck. I'm there for it. I think Charizard gets too much hate. I also think that he's too overrated, but I think he gets too much hate all at the same time. What's your favorite Pokemon type? Fighting types. No fight inside of me. Here we go. Octopus gummies are really good. Glalie. Not shiny. I can't believe we're doing 4 checks today. Marowak. Not shiny. Torkoal. Not shiny. And Solgaleo's not shiny. Ooh, I don't want to actually play this path again. It was a good path, but we're going to pass on it. Good without taking anything home. Here we go. We're just gaining ore, baby. Gaining ore. We're orin'. Big scam. Big time scam. Yes, please keep a record of where I found SOLGALEO. Yes. Here we go. Number 32. Number 32. Number 5. All right. We got Dig. We got Earth Power. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with this. Go Palisand. Somebody take Palisand for the love of all that's holy. Take Palisand or Sandaconda. Why? How many days can you... About 10. About 10. Just why? 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 You know what I mean? Just why? Why? You got perfect options there. The AI has perfect options. We could blast through this thing like Frank Reynolds when he's on the news. But no. Instead of just blasting, thank you whoever just subscribed. Instead of blasting, we just sit here and we just wait for 10 years. This is some silly nanny stuff. Spencer Hefner, thank you so much. How's your Uncle Hugh? How's Uncle Hugh doing? How's Hubert? They did not Shiva Blast. No, they could have Shiva Blasted, but instead they chose not to. G-Max Foam Burst. Yeah, why not? When I'm in a stupid competition, my opponent is a DA NPC, dude, you got it. You cannot lose a stupid competition to a DA NPC. What do you do when you get hate comments? Typically, if it's during a live stream, I'll go to their YouTube channel and rip their life apart. If it's any time else, I laugh because it doesn't matter at all. Sometimes I reply with things that are much more intelligent and evil. Oh, BT Dubs, Razbert. Razbert, you still here? Walking on the fight inside of me. It do go down. No, it doesn't go down. No, it do go down. Remember Galooper? Hello. I'm sure you remember Galooper. But Raz, you remember that video you sent me the other day? You remember the video that was sent my way? Send Me on My Way by Rusted Root? Not that video, but do you remember you sent me a video not too long ago? We'll just call it an expose. How's that? Do you remember the expose that you sent me? Do you remember Star Wars? 2000, what's up? I guess yesterday there was a near 5-hour live stream where expose and exposé came together. Do you remember the Spanish Inquisition? Remember it, of course. Expect it? No, never. No one expects it. Big ol' nothing burger. I didn't have 5 hours to spare. Carly, what's going on? How are you? Good to see you. But I figured that would be part of it. What's your favorite Pokemon game? Favorite Pokemon game is either Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Heart Gold or Soul Silver, or Pokemon Sword and Shield. One of those three. Legends Arceus is absolutely up there, but it gets more of an honorable mention than it does favorite Pokemon game, because when I say Pokemon game, I consider I think about you know, mainline, and Legends Arceus is something different and good, but still something different regardless. So that's kind of what how I would categorize the two. is it's different but still good. But it's not in the same like vein as these games. I'm all right. Tired. What's new? How's life? Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Okay, dark type. Somebody should take this. Doesn't matter who. That's perfect. Perfect. No, I'm not feeling worn out. Don't do it. You ain't even gotta tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. You ain't even gotta tell him. Don't tell him. You ain't even gotta tell him. Don't tell him. Okay. We got dark type here. So we got an electric bug, which that one's totally fine. We've got myself, which is a water type, which is fine, and it's got a ground move, which is good. And we've got this turd. So Lego stuff we did for that artist on a whim this past weekend. He ended up posting on Instagram, comments on our reply. That was exciting. Dude, that's awesome. Did you get to go pick them up or no? Max darkness. Okay. Got at least one dark move. Play rough is a good call. Don't use that on the next thing. And it's down. Okay. And it is down. It is dead. It's all done. Pick up. I thought you said you were going to get a chance to go pick the artist up. Am I making that up? Like a chance to actually go, like, get them from the airport or a bus or something? I don't know. I thought that's what you said. To be honest, this weekend I kind of shook my head like an Etch-a-Sketch trying to erase it all, but... Oh. Bummer. I thought you were going to be driving Miss Daisy. He drives Miss Daisy. All right. Somebody good take this. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Here we go. We got a chance at this one too. They made some good decisions in the end despite some poor decisions at the beginning. That was a quick battle. It was. It was. Despite some truly poor decisions at the beginning, we were doing okay at the end. We were trying to present it on stage. It should have been wild, but nothing. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. I don't want to dig. I don't want to dig. I'll toss a wide guard. I don't think it does anything, but we'll toss her up. I don't think there's anything that affects everybody. Okay, good substitute. Good. Terrible usage. Assurance, that's good. What do we got? Noble Roar. Hypercutter? Let's freaking hypercut. Alright, so now I gotta go and do a dig. But I'm gonna Dynamax to do it, so we're gonna do a max quake. Here we go. Special defense drop coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the magic that we are all looking for. Everybody's looking for the magic like the... What is it? The White Twilight Band? Is that the name of that? Hefty? Hefty, is that the name? Hefty, is that who it is? So now we're just gonna run through it. A river runs through it. What? I don't know, man. Throat chop, good dark move. How'd that work? Nothing. Screech, great. Lower, it's nothing. Think Terrestrialization is better than Gigantamaxing? No. Terrestrialization's doo-doo butt. Home Unders Association. I cut the grass yesterday. Took my weed whacker and did some trimming and some edging. God, that did nothing. We are gonna lose this one. That stinks. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. I did a pretty good job. I don't really have like a dedicated edger, so I had to get real smart with it, but you know, made magic happen. Made some magic happen. It was pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Pretty good time. Now the yard looks nice. Okay, we're halfway down. Throat chop again. Man, these attacks are just so unbelievably weak. Stop it. Oh my god, I seriously cannot stand. I cannot stand the AI, like, or the NPCs. It's not really AI. Anyone who says AI doesn't know what they're talking about, and I just did it. But like, how are we going to consistently use Screech when after it saw, hey, this doesn't work? Like, how did they design these things so unbelievably poorly that they have no cognitive reasoning at all? I don't know. Very frustrating. Don't be such a DA NPC. But seriously, man, like that, I've never seen anything this poor. Like Electro Ball, at least it does something. Throw Chop has continually done nothing. Do you have any other move? If this thing uses Screech, okay, thank God. Uses Assurance. I was gonna say if it uses Screech again, I'm gonna stop doing DAs. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna turn off my Switch and I'm gonna go take a nap on stream, just like some of those people do on the internet. You ever see those people that just like leave their stream on while they just take a nap? It's crazy to me that people just do stream naps. And people pay for it. Probably because they're beautiful women. That usually tends to be it. Pokemon sleep stream. That's it. I'll just sleep and we'll shiny hunt in Pokemon sleep stream. Okay, we actually have a shot at winning this one now. As long as these people, we did it. I can't believe it. Really crazy that people watch. It's true. Like, you got nothing better to do. You're gonna wiggle when you sleep for more donos. No, I do like watching the ones where it's like if you donate, a giant train horn noise will go off. Like, I do find those to be pretty awesome. Like someone just sitting there absolutely passed out and then they almost just pee their pants because a huge train horn noise goes. Those are pretty good. Yeah, but like do people watch people sleep if it's not like, I don't know. Like, I get why people would watch Amaranth sleep. Like, I understand it. But like, who wants to watch me sleep? No one. Why would anyone want that? No, I gotcha. I knew what you meant. That path do not travel. Exactly. Select check summary. Here we go. Leopard is not shiny. Lanoon is not shiny. And not shiny. All right. We go again, but we don't do that path. And we're going to earn some Dynamax or Dynite ore. We got 6 there. 6 Dynite ore. Yes. How much Dynite ore do I have? Probably like 20 now. 28. My goodness, that is tragic. All right, here we go. Yes. SOLGALEO. Number 33 coming up. You guys, thank you so much for hitting our like goal. You're awesome. Awesome people. Awesome people doing awesome people things. Nothing great. 3 just absolute turds to begin. Doesn't matter what you take. They all suck. Yeah. Take Quagsire, though. Good. Take Hitmonchan. All right. Cool. Watch 2 people talk about sleep stream. I'd have it one while I sleep, but not watch them. Yeah, like, I don't know. I wouldn't. I just would never want to support someone whose big version of content is taking a nap. That's insanity. Nothing good here. Absolute trash. We'll go electric. We're just gonna go path of least resistance. So we'll just go path of least resistance. You take everything that seems like fun. What? I take everything that seems like fun? Matthew Dowdle, thank you so much for subscribing. Super appreciate you, brother. Hope you're having a good day. Rising voltage. This is just going to heal it, isn't it? Remember last Friday when you were talking about how you were enjoying DAs again? Yes. From an old Cartoon Network show. I like Cartoon Network. I miss Dexter's Laboratory. I think we're going to get KO'd this round. I wouldn't actually care if we die early on this one, so I can go and get something better. You guys, thank you so much, whoever just subscribed. We're just now 3 away from our goal of 5,200, which is, you know, it's a humble goal, but it's mine. The difference between DAs with a solid path and DAs without one is honestly night and day. It truly is like a Shawshank Redemption. I was thinking about unlocking Solgaleo on my copy of Pokemon Sun. Pokemon Ultra Sun. And going and trying to just shiny hunt it there. Old and 10, dude, what's going on, brother? How are you? How was the weekend? Good morning to you. Oh my god, I have bagels. I forgot that I have bagels to eat. Theo, the Pokemon Master. What's up, man? Good to see you again. Santi, what's up? Good to see you. How was your weekend? Welcome back to the old live stream. The old live streamerini. The old streamalama ding doo. Streamalama dama ding dong. Alright, great. Poisoned it. Poisoned it. Should have done that at the beginning. Goodness. This is crazy. But we're gonna chop on through. What's your least favorite Pokemon? Omastar. Omastar is a weird, gross one. It's a really stupid design. Omanite's so cool, and then they turn it into something doopy. Nin! Oh my god, your cousin Tendo was just here. What's up, Nin? Unless you're a big 9 Inch Nails fan. I don't know where we're at with you. We'll figure it out the more you stay here. The more you hang tight. The more you have a good time. Alright, Manectric's a pretty good shiny. I wouldn't be mad about getting that one. Be pretty sweet. That'd be a good one to alternatively have. It's got overheat. We'll see if someone else will take it. I mean, to be fair, okay, they don't know that we're going up against a Solgaleo. Like, I'll give it that. In your next stream, do a Nuzlocke. In my next stream, I will sing an entire operetta before I will do that. Bouffalant. Bouffalant. Sometimes I feel like the people who make Pokemon just get real lazy with it. I wonder what the laziest generation just kind of like overall is. Like, what's a generation that has the laziest names, the laziest designs, the laziest shinies? Like, what's a generation that just like all around was like they gave up? I feel like Gen 1? No, that's just blasphemy. Hi, Santi. Gen 1 is where all things originated. It literally is immune from being called lazy. Why wouldn't they know you were going up a Solgaleo? Why wouldn't you tell them at the beginning of the run that your path is you chose? Sounds like more of a leadership problem than an NPC one. That's true. Sometimes you have to look inward. You personally celebrate U.S. holidays in Mapleland? Somewhat. Yeah, like I take the 4th of July off. Because I always like celebrating the 4th. 4th of July is my favorite holiday. Other than that, no. No, not really. Rosie, we did. We need a new one pinned up. Yeah, other than the 4th of July, no. There's like a different... Oh, and Thanksgiving, I suppose. I also celebrate Thanksgiving. Just because I like to have 2 Thanksgivings. Good, can't use electric attacks. I like... Yeah, so Canada has Thanksgiving, which is on the 2nd Monday in October. So... I like to celebrate that, and then I also like to celebrate American Thanksgiving because why not have 2 Thanksgivings? It's actually a lot of fun to explain to Canadians that Thanksgiving is the single greatest holiday in the United States. And when they say, why? It's on a Thursday. And I say, yeah, because over time it's slowly evolved where now people get Thursday off, they get Friday off, they get Wednesday off, sometimes they get Monday off. Like, it's an insane holiday. Any Mapleland holidays you rock hard? No, there's not really anything here that like has the pomp and circumstance that U.S. holidays have. If you could create a new holiday with rules you would make, what would it be and what would the rules be? That's a great question. I actually know what the answer is. I know what the answer is, Cheese. It would be like, I don't know what I would name it, okay? I don't know what I would name it, but it would be a day for all people in the service industry. So there's Labor Day, which is a day that celebrates all laborers. And there is a, that's basically it for laborers. But then there would be a holiday that's exclusively dedicated to those who are in the service industry. So that would be customer support. That would be waitresses or servers. That would be any sort of hospitality, just someone in the service industry. And on that day, a server can say whatever they want to people that come in. A customer support person can say whatever they want to a person who writes in with their issues. It does not matter, because those people get treated like absolute dirt, and they deserve a day where they can just unload. And that would be the day. It'd be like the purge for customer support people. What's up, Sirkin? How we doing? Santi, favorite Pokemon is Marshadow. May they slap, slap, slap. That's exactly it. Like the purge for waitresses. Exactly. That is exactly what it would be. Are you originally from Canada? No, I'm originally from just outside of Chicago. Yeah, that would be my choice. That'd be my choice. Is they can say whatever they want to whomever they want about whatever they want. Because I see some things that people say to support teams, and I'm just like, you guys are absolutely garbage people. Support gets a chance to just throw down. Support should get a chance to just be like, hey, listen to me now. That's what I would do. That would be my holiday. It'd be very deserved. I think it would prevent a lot of problems. Anytime anybody asks Carly what's for lunch, I just hope she doesn't say spicy soup, because then she's not feeling good. And that'd be a real bummer. Real bummer to not feel good. Okay, this overheat. Oh my god. Oh my god, you had a nap for lunch today. Make sure you eat food. I don't really want this. Don't need a sneasel. Tuxin, what's up, brother? Welcome back. I don't need a sneasel. Someone please don't. These things are so stupid. Okay, well, we're not going to survive this one, so I'm just going to go ahead and drop this down to 32 because we are not going to get this check in. We're not going to keep getting them checks. Feller, what's going on? How are you? Love the Sprigatito in the back. Can you put up the Florigato? No. Why does my orange feel soft when I squish it? It's probably not a good orange. You should probably get rid of that orange. Should probably remove that orange from the bunch. Throat chop. Nice. Good throat chop. Use triple axle. At least that move does gradually more damage. Good. Good. Chipping away at it one little bit at a time. Yeah, you definitely don't want to eat a soft, squishy orange. All right, here we go. Does anybody here listen to or watch Tom Segura? Stand-up comedy, Tom Segura. Still in good shape? I mean, if it's squishy, I would just be scared. When I was in Greece, I picked a random tree off of an orange, and it was very scary looking. And I did not eat it because it was very scary looking. That guy's funny. He definitely used to be. Like, his first couple stand-ups, I think, were hilarious. And I think he's gotten gradually less funny the more he's done, like, his podcast and the more he's done with Bert Kreischer, who might be the most unfunny person on the planet. But his new show is very bizarre. Very bizarre. No boof. What's your thought and approach to rodents? What do you mean? I don't like any of these poll options. Jess, you have to pick one. Jess, you have to pick one. Hi, Jess. All right. Oh my God, we got a ghost ground to start. Golurk is mine, and no one else is gonna get it because I don't trust any of these foes. Here we go. Take something. Great. I like Bert, but sometimes his comedy is flat. Bert is not. I would never define that as comedy. Getting up there, taking your shirt off, and screaming, and then telling the machine story over and over again is just. Okay, we've got a Digger's Beam. What do we got up here? We got a chance at berries up this way. I think we're gonna go rock, poison, and then ground. Poison. Yeah, poison. It's immune to poison. Maybe not poison. I don't know. The first one, but it feels like a lie. Thanks. Sophia, hello. One time a comedian used a giant hammer and smashed watermelon. Dude, don't talk bad about Gallagher. What are you going to be doing next? Talking bad about Paula Poundstone? I can't have this. I simply can't have this. Hefty would riot if anybody ever besmirch the Poundstone, which is also the name of a Tool song. Primus? Focus punch. Bye, Sophia. It was a pleasure having you here. You're not here for a long time, but you were here for a good time. That is what I say about Sophia. Appreciate you stopping in. I hope those 30 seconds change your life. Once I'm a comedian. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Good old Gallagher. I broke it. I ran 10K yesterday. I haven't run 10 kilometers in a very long time. Actually, I ran 11 kilometers, not 10. I wanted to run for 1 hour and see how fast I'll hand out bands like Poundstone and out topical jokes. What happens when I left rice for a while? Nothing. If it was in the fridge, you're good. If it was out, it can literally poison you. Miss your luscious locks, right? I know. Dude, shaving my head was awful. I will never go that long again. I went like a week and a half and it was miserable to shave. So I'm glad that it's down to a manageable level now. I shaved it on Saturday. It was so bad. It happens when I leave rice for a while. Seriously, rice that is not refrigerated can poison you. There are a lot of levels of comedians in comedy. I wouldn't put Bert Kreischer in any of them. I'm glad he's got a following. Good for him. He's just not my taste, which is fine. That's good. Gave up on growing it out. Yeah. Just basically said, shave your head. I said, okay. As can pasta. As can you shall receive. I'm starting to get over TCG Pocket again. Didn't take me very long. Did not take me very long, but I'm starting to get over it again. There's not really like a whole lot you can do. It's kind of like I don't know. It's starting to, I'm having the same problem with it that I had the first time. Start getting long and like pokey and you look like you owned a white panel van. No, it actually grew in pretty solid. And soft. Like my hair's always been soft, so that was pretty good. Not enjoying battling? Not really. Like the NPC is when you build a pretty like in the meta deck. It's pretty easy to do. And then I don't battle online with people. Maybe that's what I need to do to change it up. But I just feel like there's not a whole lot to do. I feel like it's very like, and Hefty, I'm with you. I'm not going to delete it this time. I'm going to keep playing it. But I just feel like there's not a whole lot to do. I feel like they could add other stuff. So online battles might be, yeah, that's probably where I'm missing out. So something I can definitely jump into. But yeah. Who's bro with the Eevee costume? I don't know, someone that's doing bad things. But yeah, like it's still fun to open the cards. It's just like the other day I was opening Charizard packs, and in 3 packs I got 2 of the like animated or the immersive Charizards, and I'm like, I opened 30 packs in between these 2 and didn't get a single decent card, and now I'm sitting here getting this bad boy. My Cupcake, what's up? How's your weekend? DJ Aura, how we doing? Good to see you. But yeah, I mean, it's still like a good game. I'm still enjoying it. I'm just starting to like slow down on it now. I can just turn auto battle on with that stinking Giratina deck, and it just like rides through everything. I don't have to do any effort for that thing just to absolutely plow through. So what happens when I drink the squishy orange? I don't know. You'll probably be fine, man. You'll probably make it through. Polytoad's got a good move. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going to continue playing. I'm going to continue watching Rental or You Own It. I mean, I built one that's like in the meta, and it's basically like I've lost with it like 4 times. Good, just chilling. How are you? Good. I'm tired this morning for some reason. Probably lack of sleep. But yeah, I built a deck that was like highly recommended. You guys, we're just 2 subscribers away from our 5,200 goal. Pretty awesome. Maya, how's Marvel Rivals going? Hey, what's up, Luna? Good to see you. But yeah, I don't know. It's good. It's good. Now I can just turn auto battles on. I can let that thing kind of do its thing, which is nice, but yeah. Send a link to it. I'd like to try it. Yeah. Yeah. It's like the Darkrai Giratina deck. I'll see if I can find a link. I think it's, I forget which site I found it on, but yeah. So basically you just have your Darkrai EX and you have your Giratina EX, and they can both farm their own energy. So you just let them farm their own energy, and then when you're ready to go, you basically have like things that are rocking. I've been playing a new chill game since 2 days ago. Mike, what game are you playing? What's the new game? Yeah, it's pretty good. The only deck that I struggle with is the only thing that I've struggled with so far, and I haven't been able to counter, is in the expert levels. There is a electric deck that uses a Oricorio, and it prevents damage from EX mons. So it's really difficult because I don't have any other basic Pokemon. I only have EX mons in that deck. So I have to build something specifically to counter that. But other than that situation, it has literally just flown through these battles. Like, I have not had to put any effort into it at all, which is kind of crazy. There was something that happened yesterday. Clocky, I wanted to ask you about this. So in my deck, okay, in the particular deck that I was running, I have one Rayquaza EX, and I have two Giratina EX. Never mind. I know exactly what happened. Never mind. Conversation can be over. Fantasy Life 1, the girl who steals time. Okay, let me look at this. Oh, that looks cozy. Looks super cozy. Have you played the game Roots of Pacha? I've been recommending Roots of Pacha to a lot of people. I find it really fun. I've enjoyed it very much. Pocky, I was auto battling and I checked and I was down 2 points despite having everything in my hand, and then I forget that I have the Elder, so I probably took a basic Pokemon from my discard pile and brought it back into my hand, which is why I was down 2 points. One of them would have already gotten KO'd. Santi, that's good. I'm glad that you drank it. You're gonna be just fine. Yeah, so that's probably what happened. I'm assuming that's what happened. No, I didn't want to swap Pokemon. Oh, F. F stands for farts. We're gonna probably lose this one too. Man, this thing is not easy. The game is like Stardew Valley. Yeah, it's kind of Stardew adjacent. You don't have anything that you sell. You basically are part of a tribe, and you contribute to like the communal tribe, and then you get contribution points, and then you can use those contribution points that you've created and generated in order to help the community grow. So it's pretty cool. So I definitely recommend it. It's been a lot of fun. It's like, you start as like caveman era, and you have to like tame animals, and you have to do all that sort of stuff. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to have those experiences. Is it online and solo? Yeah, it's co-op online, and then it's also just single player as well. But how it works is one person hosts the village. So technically speaking, if you wanted to play online with some people sometimes and you wanted to play solo other times, you have the opportunity to do that, which is really neat. They have been hunting between Zekrom and Lugia. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I felt like trying to keep knocking this thing out, but I think we're going to get sat on. Yep, that was it. Bummer. I thought we had a chance at it, but we had too many deaths in the beginning. Bummer. So there's a village leader. There's a village elder. Yeah. What's your favorite starter? Favorite starter is Cyndaquil. Hey, that's shiny. Let's go. At least we got one. At least we got something out of this. There we go. Shiny Diggersby. No shiny Politoed. Oh my god. There we go. We got one that I now don't have to hunt, because this hunt was going to be a son of a gun. That is so sweet. All right. We got one done. At least we got a shiny today. Not too mad about that. Diggersby coming home. Come on, baby. There we go. Shiny Diggersby was your first DA shiny? Nice. Nice. You should do hosting and get viewers to join you to see how you all work together. Oh, knowing me and my viewers, we'd probably scream at each other. But it's actually fun because there's not like, you know what your goals are. I love how they do it, is the goals are shared across the entire party. When a goal is completed by one, it's completed by all. Inventory is shared for seeds, but you have private inventory for everything else. So it's kind of a nice, healthy blend of stuff. I really like it. And it's pretty cheap. So that's also good. I love the fact that we got the shiny Diggersby. Because that is pretty awesome. That is something I can definitely get down with. Cheap is good. Yeah, it's like $9, $8, something like that. But in my cupcake, it's not a bad idea. I feel like my viewers and I would fight each other. Ground type. Fighting ground type and ghost type to the left. I'm a grinder and love farming sims. I'll have to wait to buy as I got too many games to play. I feel that. Okay, so we got fire type over here and then normal type. We got, okay, we're going to go left, left, left. I like Hisui and Decidueye. Decidueye is super cool. Hisui and Decidueye in particular reminds me of a librarian. Actually, does the other one? I don't know. They look very similar. Those are two designs I think look the same. Decidueye. Oh no, they're not the same at all. The regular Decidueye is the librarian looking one. The other one is like a weird thing. They don't look the same at all. Completely different. All right, here we go. Sucker Punch. Gonna hit first. Same problem, but I just end up playing one game. It's been a while that I've been able to catch your stream. Luna, I know. I hope you've been doing all right. Right now, I'm back into Minecraft. I hate when I go through Minecraft circles because it's all I think about. It's literally all I think about. It's like, hey, the day's almost over. I can play Minecraft. Hey, it's my lunch break. I should go for a run. Well, no, maybe I'll go explore a bunch of blocks. Drives me insane. Hate when that happens. The episode key. Yes. What you talking about? Minecraft do be slapping right now, dude. It just hits different when you get a realm started up. You and the boys coming on and seeing objectives that are checked off. One is the Solgaleo hunt. Am I right? That's not what I meant to say. I don't know. It's early, man. I'm just over it today. I'm over being awake. I'm so sleepy. Life's been busy. Work, family, relationship, big move coming up in a month. Nice. That's all really good things. That's a good things to be busy about. Minecraft could make me rage quit. It's been a booty lately, dude. We are on our 4th hardcore world because we set this stupid rule that if one dies, all dies. We've been playing one dies, all dies, and one dies, all dies kind of stinks because one dies, all dies means that you got to restart quite often. I don't think I need a sand slash, but someone else should take this. We have some crappy storms coming later tonight. The news just informed us that the weather radios will be down in our area for service update through tomorrow. That stinks. The episode where Poipo loses their Minior friend makes me cry. Does it do it to you? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I'm heartless. There's only like a handful of shows that make me cry. And it's usually not like, when was the last time I cried? Oh man, the season finale of the most recent season of Shrinking. That one ripped me into pieces that I did not know I had the capability to be ripped into. That one slaughtered me like a cow at a farm. That was brutal. That one hurt. It's pretty tough. That's about it though. The Office made you cry when Michael showed up to Dwight's wedding. The Office made me cry twice. 2 times. First time is when Michael left. And the second time is in the finale when Andrew Baines Bernard says, I wish we had a way of knowing that we were in the good old times before we left them. Oh man, just take a knife and just go like that and then twist it. That's what he did there. Those are the only 2 times. No conspiracy cheese. Our current administration gutted the National Weather Service. Hey, as long as they gutted the Weather Channel's website, I'm fine with it. Because that website is bad. That website is bad. The Good Place. That was another show that gets you going. Great. We got rid of our thing that we needed. These people. Weather Channel's privately owned. I know. Dude, the best radar, though, is the College of DuPage in Illinois. They have the best radar that you will ever find. If you're ever looking for, like, what is the most accurate, easiest to read, that sort of thing, that's where you go. Has anybody seen Spirit, like the movie about the horse? Movie about the horses? That's what's up. You guys, we were just one subscriber away from 5,200. You're beautiful people. The beautiful people. The beautiful people. That's why all those people more likely lost their lives in Kentucky. There wasn't alarms for the tornadoes. Well, I mean, if you stick your hand in a badger hole, you should probably expect to be bit by a badger at some point in time. You live in Kentucky. It's literally tornadoes often. Anywhere in the Midwest, you have a chance of tornadoes. Have preparations for it. Have basements. Like, I don't know. I'm sympathetic. I'm very sympathetic to it. But we are in a time and a place where you should be pretty much 100% safe from those things. 5,200. Thank you so much. Whoever just subscribed, you're absolutely awesome. But if you're sleeping, you won't know. Yeah, but like if you know big storms are coming, you would take preparations for that. Oklahoma, no basements. I want to go to Halifax for a couple donaires. Dude, I could slap down a Randy's donaire right now. You have no idea. I know it's super early in the morning, but I could absolutely just devastate a Randy's donaire. But all those things cost money. Yeah, but like if you live in Arizona and you have the option between saving money or having air conditioning, what are you going to pick? Right? Like you're kind of putting yourself in that position. Anne Marie, what's going on? We have tornadoes here. It's rare, but it happens. I live in Florida. Tornadoes in Florida are more common with hurricanes, right? Natasha, what's going on? AC, 10,000% AC, right? So AC is the equivalent of a basement in Oklahoma, right? Like that's it. Okay, I'm good without it. Hopefully somebody takes it. There we go. What's the time? Diaper time. What's the time? Diaper time. It is 8 a.m. I'm the OND. The assumption that saving money is the issue here. Some people just don't have money to begin with. Yeah, that's fine. It's on the government then. Like I'm not blaming the individuals necessarily. I'm blaming bigger pieces. But like, we live in an era where death by natural disaster should be all but avoided. Like, it should not be something that people have to even think about because we have so many preventative measures now. I didn't know installing AC cost the same amount as a basement. Yeah, because that's what I said. As someone who was out of AC for a month and had to deal with 82 inside a house and humidity, AC. That's it. No more fast food or coffee. For you, you're not doing any fast food or coffee? 8 a.m., yours is 7:03 a.m. Santi, you're up early. Good morning. I remember that when it's hurricane season. That's what I would do. I would be like, government, I need to evacuate, but I don't have the cash to do it. They'll be like, okay, we got you. That's how a government should work. That's how it should work. Drives me crazy that it doesn't. Yeah, but like when a hurricane's coming and they're saying like, hey, you should evacuate, you should probably evacuate, right? Like that's what I'm saying. And people who choose to stay and ride out the storm, that's like you're taking that risk upon yourself, which is fine. Like you also have the ability to take the risk upon yourself. Like I'm happy to allow you to do that, but like you're taking that risk. You know the risk that you're taking. A lot of people don't cook food for themselves nowadays. It's true. It's true. That's actually one of the biggest ways that you can save money is grocery shop deals and cook based on those deals. You can end up saving tons. But here I am rocking like a hurricane. That song always makes me think of Bill Ponderosa. Pondy's the coolest. Grocery shopping is so fun. It can be. I don't like when people are there and they're just like farting around looking at things. Camilla, what's going on? Like, get in there, get out. You know, get it. You know what you have a list. At least you should have a list. Oh man, I must have driven people crazy when I was younger because I would always go to the grocery store without a list. The only time, like especially when I was in college, here's how I knew it was time to go grocery shopping. Whenever I started to crave ground beef tacos, like Azteca or Ortega tacos, that's how I knew it was time to grocery shop. What does FN stand for? It stands for 5 nights. I do AC, and AC does cost a lot. My family does installation for AC. I used to as well, but had to stop. AC is very expensive. AC is extremely expensive. But I don't think that anyone would ever choose to live in Arizona without air conditioning and without being able to afford it, because you're literally asking to die. Like, heat stroke is not a joke. Anytime I'm at Superstore, I hate shopping. What's up, fellow Canadian sheesh? I don't like when I'm trying to shop and all the old ladies want me to get stuff off the high shelves and it makes my 45-minute trip 2 hours. How often is this happening? How often are you getting asked to lift or to grab high things? It's hilarious. You guys, thank you so much for 5201. You're absolutely wonderful. Here comes our final. As long as we could survive this, I think we're gonna get a. We might get a check here. Call me KM. All right, KM, I got you. Got interesting. Winton Wonder. I'm gonna remove that because I don't know why that is necessary. 7 p.m. Oh, it's 7 p.m. Okay, that's a little better. I average 3 times a trip, dude. That's so funny. Excuse me, sir. You're tall. Cheap place to buy them is Puerto Rico, but getting it shipped from there is a pain. Air conditioning. Yeah. I don't know. Natasha, are you doing your thing? I hope you're out there doing your thing. Hello, fellow snow friend. Hope you get your shiny. Thank you so much. I hope so too. We got one last DA, which is pretty awesome. Shiny Diggersby to start the day off, middle of the day off. KM, what's up? Come on, shiny line. That's what I'm saying. Do my thing, bro. Natasha, just keep doing that thing. Just don't stop doing that thing. Old Southern ladies give zero about asking. That's cute though. I like that. All right, here we go. Another check. Another day. Here we go. 33 have been seen. Well, actually, like 36 have been seen. Gorgeist is not shiny, and Solgaleo is not shiny. Can't stop. Are you two addicted to the shindig? Is that what you're doing? You just got a shindig addiction? Like that TLC show, My Shindig Addiction. That would be such a great TLC show. My Shindig Addiction, and it is just the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh man, I just froze big time. All right, we back. We out here. I just froze on a super derpy face, but we out here. Apparently Sesame Street is going to Netflix. I thought I saw it was going to CBS. Netflix would be a good place for it, though. Netflix wouldn't be a bad place for it. All right, what do we got? I see lots of ghost types. This could be a good play. We got normal type over here, which is Kangaskhan, which I think has a ground move. We got a ghost type, which is Jellicent, which we can make work. Then we got Trevenant, which doesn't have any ghost moves. So we got we got dark move over here. We'll just do it anyway. Catching Pokemon at Pokemon Go, I always have to hold my breath when the ball wobbles. You're gonna be holding your breath a lot. Alice, what's up? How are you? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the place where dreams come true and other dreams get crushed. We're very equal opportunity here. Psycho Cutter. Just say. Better. Run. Run away. There's one kid so they tried to revive that you love, but because of current times it would flop. What would it be? Drake and Josh. Just thought about you probably don't want me to say it. Luna, say it. Say it. Live that dream. Live your truth. Don't let the man bring you down. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to see a skeleton do a show like that. Probably wouldn't work. Just a Frankenstein's monster, Mr. Rogers. Ugh. Yeah, and Cheese, you're just sitting there as an executive producer like, yes, this was a bad idea. Yes, we should not have done this. I do remember Banana. Sanford and Son. I could listen to Sanford and Son theme song all day though. KM, I deleted that message because there's no need for the caps, and Necrozma is not shiny locked either anymore. Solgaleo and Lunala were shiny locked in the same game that Ultra Necrozma was. But now they're all unlocked. We can live the dream. Santi, I don't know what that is. Santi, what is that? What are you talking about, Santi? Santi, don't you wanty, Santi? Would you ask me to ask Hefty? Yeah, ask Hefty who's ever corn cobbed a nanner before. We found out the answer is an overwhelming, of course he has. Oh my god, Jess, I thought you left. I thought you hated me. I was sitting here feeling all sad. Ash's Gallard traveling companion. She can be here and hate you. That's true, you're here. I don't know anything about that, Santi. I have not watched any of the anime since the Indigo League, so I don't know. Further question is, who had Sanford and Son as their children's show? Hey, what was your favorite show as a kid? Sanford and Sons. I did take a leave, but not because of you. Okay, thank goodness. Do you guys remember the episode of Family Guy? Do you remember the episode of Family Guy where Peter has the harmonica? You guys remember that one? Anybody? Anybody remember the harmonica episode of Family Guy? He accidentally sits on a harmonica. I feel like the shiny charm does nothing. Rebecca Lego video, the shiny charm does everything. Does everything. Sanford Son theme song is the reason I knew I wanted to marry my husband. What? Wait, why? That is a sentence. I feel like, I'm going to be honest with you, Jess. I think that you just said a sentence that has never been uttered before. I think we, in this chat today, I think we just witnessed the birth of a brand new sentence. Razzie and I are in the same boat here. Okay. It's so funny. It's so good. It's not even that wild. Calm down. I don't think I can. That was like when Family Guy uses manatees to create a random plot. A guy in there, random cutaway gags. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. What was your first Roblox game that you played? Epic Minigames, but I have not played Roblox in literally a decade. Roblox is kind of like Bluey. There should be an age cutoff. Used to be in a metal man. To this day, I don't think they like me. Okay. Did you request the Sanford and Sons theme song? The theme song popped in my head. This is where we're trending. I like this. I like this. No ghost moves on that either. Couldn't resist singing it. Okay. Okay, I like this. I like where we're trending again. Yeah, Luna, make sure you're getting enough sleep. It's very important. You gotta take care of your health. Most important thing you got. Immediately did it with me scrub style. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm there for it. Yeah, there is truly no love like guy love. It's just love between two guys. Going up 4:46 a.m. with my back aching. Had to put a heating pad on it. I'm sorry, that stinks. 7bot, welcome back, Jess. That's amazing. They did play at a restaurant. Like their band played at a restaurant. 5:14 in the morning. Wow. Yeah, that's too early. I dream of experience a love like that. Let's do the steak night song. We're going to steak night. We're gonna eat it right. Steak is the... Wait. It's such a tasty treat. Steak is the world's best meat. I love when JD does the... It is the world's best meat. That's one of my favorite things ever. God, that's so good. What's up? Please don't ask, aka Sir Bliscephalon. How we doing? I won't ask, I promise. We going to steak night. We gonna eat it right. Steak is a tasty treat. It is the world's best meat. One of my all-time favorite lines in Scrubs, though, is when I forget which one of JD's girlfriends gets pregnant. I forget the name of her. Kim? Is it Kim? Kim the one that gets pregnant? I haven't watched the full show in a long time. But I love Dr. Cox's reaction where he goes, "What's more impressive here is the medical miracle of one woman actually impregnating another. Shadazy." That's one of my all-time favorite things. I love when he says Shadazy. Shadazy. It's just the best. What a great show. Now I can't watch it, but back in the day I could. I gotta go find the Shadazy clip now. Shadazy. Oh my god, there's a band called Shadazy? Who was in Shadazy? Is this a super group? Hang on. Shadazy Scrubs. Here we go. Oh my god. Shadazy. Now, okay, who's in the band? Shadazy band members. Who's in Shadazy? Kristen Osborne, Cassie Osborne, and Kelsey Osborne. The name was derived from the Navajo term Shadizi, a Navajo term meaning my little sister. They're from Utah. Interesting. I don't know anything about these people. We went down a way deep rabbit hole here. So are we watching great show, great characters, better ingredients, better pieces, Papillon. Love Papillon. So delayed as I see everybody going to LMAO, and then 10 seconds later I hear the punchline. You should skip to live. Started rewatching it months ago when I switched to Malcolm in the middle of that show. Aged well. We've been watching Everybody Loves Raymond for like the last couple weeks. It's a great show. It's a great show. But yeah, I can't really watch Scrubs anymore. Makes me all panicky, which is a bummer because I used to really love Scrubs. It was one of my all-time favorite shows. I owned it all on DVD, but owned it on DVD. But yeah, I literally can't watch it anymore. Stinks. Luna, take care. Appreciate you being here. Have an amazing day. Yeah, clock it sucks, but oh well. Still watch The Office. I love it. Everybody Loves Raymond rewatch. Wholesome show the whole way through. It is. It is. It definitely, like, some of it holds up, but not all of it does. Christopher, I have really, really severe health anxiety. So watching medical shows, like, it just doesn't really bode well for me. So I just kind of stay away from it in general. Just a choice that I make. Like, I'm sure that if I started watching it, I would get through most of it, but there's definitely episodes where, like, I remember them and I would be like, yeah, that would send me into the spiral. But that's life, baby. That's how she goes. Thanks, Shiny Pokehunts. Yeah. So when it comes to certain things like that, I just make choices against it. That should do it. There we go. Nice. Another check. Love it. Yeah. I'm just too easily hashtag triggered. Some of the first season just gets so deep after being so zany. I know. Like, I can't hear the song How to Save a Life by The Fray without thinking of Dr. Cox, and then I also can't think of, oh man, the Brendan Fraser episode. Come on. What's your take on Final Destination? Like the movies? They're fine. They're fine, I suppose. Let's see. What do we got here? Cool. We got a shiny. All right. Well, we'll take the shiny Jellicent. And we won't take a shiny Solgaleo. But look at that. Look at that. We got back to... Was that back-to-back? No, not back-to-back, but 2. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Shiny Jellicent. Another one. I don't remember... I actually need Jellicent. I actually do need Jellicent. That's sweet. I don't remember which Frillish I got. Okay. Well, we'll take 2 shinies. You want to keep a record of where you found Solgaleo? Yes, please. Sweet. Let's go check this thing out. We did. We got 2 shinies today. We got Diggersby and Solgaleo all today. Pretty awesome. I'm actually stoked about that. Did not expect to get anything. Gentle and Bashful. Now, I forget which one I got. One of the other ones. All right, y'all. I'm actually going to wrap up today a little bit early. I got to go get some work done since we had a holiday yesterday. There's a few things I got to knock out before the day gets started, or else I will be in a bad position. So a little short stream today, but we'll be back at it tomorrow. I might not do DAs tomorrow. I might do something else. Haven't decided yet, but I might switch it up a bit. But yeah, that's all for today. You guys have a fantastic day and do some good, be good, live life to the fullest. It's one thing that I meant to say. So we are going